live.
Now we're here.
I'll start with the mic check. I'm doing a bit of a mic
We're fully
check
live.
for Dan. I know.
You're
this
good.
is our mic check.
You're good.
Yeah. Somebody else. I'm going to pass it over into mic check. Drew.
We don't need to do a mic check. We're good.
It's half of my fucking fun, man.
Yeah.
Well, we don't need to do one. Why do you? I wouldn't have gone live if we had needed to do one.
Okay. Well, hi, everybody. Welcome to Bards of New York. The live, chaotic, beautiful mess that we all know and love, where we usually, at one point, will play D&D together. We will be starting to play D&D at some point soon, and then probably stop, then start again, and then stop, and then giggle, then I'll fart a bunch, and then we'll have a good time.
Why even do the stream?
You're hitting the nail too hard on the head, man.
This is a little too meta for me.
So,
Thank you.
before,
That
as
was
always, before we
sentiment I was
start
thinking.
our lovely stream, I just want to do a little shout out. Hey, Danessa, nice to see you. Hope you're having a nice day. Turn this down just a scooch.
Just a scotch.
A
There we go.
scooch.
That's great.
All
Thank
right,
you.
now that the music's turned down, we can get a little sexy in here. Hi, Danessa, how you doing?
I'm a little worried.
Oh, yeah.
Woody's energy is.
I was telling them earlier that this is going to be an interesting session because my chaos moon is out tonight. But here we are.
Is it because we're headed into Sagittarius season?
Sagittarius season. Well, Sagittarius season isn't for like another month.
But you can feel it coming.
Yes, my power.
Feel it coming.
I feel it coming. So, before we start, I just want to. It's my turn this week to do merch corner. As you can see, I'm wearing this delicious-looking beanie on my head. It's cute. It's fashionable. I am getting a little sweaty because most of your heat does leave through your head, and I can feel my the under boob sweat coming on.
You can take it off.
No,
Yeah, you can take it
I
off.
don't want to know what my hair looks like under this now.
Now everyone does though.
Maybe later.
We
maybe
can,
later.
if we were gonna do a mic check on air, we can do a hair check.
Okay, well,
on
I'll
air.
do it later, okay? Has to be
When
organic.
no one's looking, you're always on screen.
It has to be organic.
Not when we roll the bean footage.
Yeah, bean footage. But also another bit of merch corner.
Touche.
Sipping his delicious tea. Did we get it? Did we pick it up?
It's pretty quiet.
Wow, they didn't pick it up. Sipping his delicious tea is Jonathan out of our friend of the show mugs. That logo can also be found on stickers, keychains.
Right now it's just on the mug.
Just on the mug.
But
So if you want the friend of the show logo and you like it, let us know. And if you want to get your little friend of the show mug, go ahead and purchase it at our little links down below in the not Discord, but the other thing.
Fuck around and find out. I
Yeah,
don't know.
like come on.
The info on
maybe
the
we
Twitch.
got a branded butt plug in there. Who knows?
If only.
If only.
That would be our best selling item by far.
It's just like the coin on the.
It would be
on
Ember's
the
tail.
back. No.
Oh.
You
Why
know
not
what?
Leonidas?
Well,
Well,
Let's
there would
be
be
honest.
both. It would be like his and hers.
There'd be both.
Yeah.
And then on the flat end, it would say Bards of New York. So you can use it as a wax
Oh no,
stamp,
you have
too.
different attachments. If you want to do Leonidas, you attach that one. If you want to do Ember, you attach that
Amazing.
one. If you are doing a little bit more of an active butt plug play, also hi Fabulous in Idaho, aka Mom, welcome.
Please.
the
Let's
deep
move on.
can
depths
hit-
that you're diving into this
It's too much.
is.
I can
it's
also.
great. No, I'm just saying we might as well just then open up the sex shop portion.
Yeah.
I can
of
also
Bards
hear
right now.
Fabulous in Idaho going, Woody.
All right, I believe that is. Another announcement. Our good friends over at Legends of Alos, who streams with them? I don't know. Oh shit, Hannah. Just want to talk about it for a second. Now you guys are back on the air.
Yeah, we're back Sundays at 3 p.m. Eastern, 12 p.m. Pacific. I play a rogue there as well. She is a sweet, soft girl who will stab you if you don't respect her lovely lady love over there.
Lovely.
But yeah, it's a great time. Lots of RP heavy, and it's noon Pacific, 3 p.m. Eastern.
So go ahead if you haven't, if you're listening, or if you're watching later, or if you're watching right now, go ahead, give them a follow, give them a like, give them a subscribe, and tell them we sent you. Because for every subscriber we send their way, Holson gives me a handy under the table.
You weren't kidding. You were in a fucking mood tonight.
What is that?
Jesus Christ.
What's great? None of them are here in the chat right now, so this is just for me.
I'm gonna clip it and send it to him.
That'd be 8.
All right. Whew, I'm already hot. Maybe I'm thinking about whole stuff.
It is warm.
It is. Now it's warm in here.
5 more.
It's the lights. Okay. Any other announcements I'm forgetting, my friends?
That is it.
What do you mean?
Let's get this bone zone going.
Also, Will is still off in exploring all of the fairy mounds.
Excuse me,
throughout-
gentlemen. Would you like to share with the class? No?
talking about-
Okay.
We're talking
fine,
about.
we're doing announcements.
We're talking about what
No.
would the time if someone wanted to watch Legend of Alos in London.
8 p.m.
It took me a while to figure that out. That's what John said.
8 p.m. Greenwich Mean.
Just add
Anyway,
5.
well, I've learned. Why
Well-
do you add 4 sometimes?
What was your last announcement?
I forgot it. I was distracted.
All right, here we go, everybody.
It's SOS.
Fucking damn it.
Last time on the Ballad of the Nightmare Krew, the gang finally arrived to the Sanctum Oculi, which is the outermost layer of Kevin, and meet their assigned guide, a Kevinite named Conduit. With Conduit as their guide, they are shown around the miraculous arena that the Sanctum takes up. The tour ends at a doorway that leads to the Circuits, the next layer of the Kevin satellite. After a hard fight with the Keith security protocol, the crew narrowly makes it to the Circuits, and the Circuits take the form of golden fields of grass and woods in a perpetual sunset, making for a stunning view. Now, will the sun ever set on this crew? To find out, tune into the next episode of The Ballad of the Nightmare Krew.
We're live now. We're live now.
Born and raised.
Welcome back, everybody.
On the playground is where I spent
Most of my day.
Welcome back, everybody.
But also, Will's gone. That's
So, as the camera,
That was too many.
Yes.
as the camera pans back down, we find our party just jumping through the pentagonal doorway.
Pentagonal.
Pentatonics doorway.
I've seen them live
See,
3
we play
times.
D&D for a second and then stop, and then play, and then stop, and then play, and then stop.
I'm sorry.
God damn it.
And there's the giggle.
You're so fucking right. Oh, I hate it.
I think what we need to do is I try my best. Every other bit that every other like
That comes to your head.
joke that comes to your head, just swallow it.
Yep.
I'll explode.
Fucking
Every
swallow.
other one.
I can't do
swallow
that.
most
I
of
can't
them.
do that.
No.
Okay.
You swallow most of them?
We need to do more.
Hey, yo.
Children.
All right, back to D&D.
So-
SEAL Team 6.
SEAL Team 6. Do you think SEAL Team 6 made these jokes when they went and killed Osama?
Well, Freudian slip.
All right, I'm gonna stop.
Republican and so
Cut the
racist.
cameras, cut the cameras.
Ladies and
y'all.
gentlemen, we got him. We got him.
We got him.
Bring him in. Bring him in.
Hey, whoa.
Okay, let's play some D&D,
so the
guys.
camera pans back down.
It's been a long week for me.
But really, where is that birth
walked
certificate? Am I
through-
right?
A pentagonal
a
doorway.
pentatonic doorway. Behind you, you
Fuck everything.
can see a shimmering facsimile of where you just were. It's almost like when you look, you know those like bookmarks you get at the book fair, and you would change them, it would change. It kind of looks like that, but you really can't tell what's on the other side.
Holographic.
Holographic, yes. Thank you. Welcome, Tales Around the Tavern Fire. Nice to see you.
Tales around the diamond.
I hope you come for the D&D, but stay for the absolute chaos that is Bards of New York. I love you.
I can't even read this dice.
It's a little hard, but fuck off, dude. So,
D&D and stop. D&D and stop.
as you guys take in the door now, as you see it, you see those pylons. You can just barely make out the shape start to deactivate. Vroom, 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 and the door, almost like a windshield wiper in 360, whoosh, closes. And around you, all that you see is golden fields, groves of trees, and a sunny sky.
I thought it was a perpetual sunset.
Well, like it's like that's what I meant, like a sun-filled sky,
That's,
right?
that's
Golden
a perpetual
hour.
sunset.
Golden hour sky.
in the set of Inception. Like,
But immediately when looking upon it, you know that it is eternal. For it can never die.
Yes, it's a constant golden hour.
For the 3 minutes you've been here.
Everybody roll me perception checks as you take in this space around you.
What shall I proceed?
oh, let's go.
Ooh, that is.
Is that Will?
Yeah, that's Kallias.
Okay.
Ember decided not to.
Okay.
Rittenhouse was last in the door, so he doesn't see anything because he's breathing heavily.
Holy shit, guys.
I think got a 12 also coming out at the end, but Kallias is one of the first in, got a nat 20.
Oh.
Leonidas got a 24.
20. Whoa.
Rolled 19, baby boy.
26.
And Bim?
27.
Wow.
Lilith got a dirty 20.
A dirty 20? Okay.
A filthy 20.
And Ember rolled a natural one, just if that wasn't clear.
Ember gets an eyeball bug. Still exists in this demiplane.
fuck.
This arcane demiplane.
This perpetual eyeball bug.
Yeah. Fuck you. As you guys look around and take in the space, grass fields. Think a la End of Gladiator is a really good kind of idea for it. And off in the distance, you'll see like a grove of trees here and there. These small, almost maybe a bit of a hill with some trees on it. And then you can almost barely make out way off in the distance a pentagonal citadel. That seems to be the center of this plane. Because as you kind of look up, you see almost like an aurora borealis. Or Borealis. Aurora Borealis, sorry. Why is it the same word?
It's really like, we see what?
Yeah, you just see a snake.
Boreas.
This eldritch snake
You
eating
see a
itself.
snake sucking its dick.
I was terrified for a second. Okay.
You see almost like these like
I mean, that would
arcane
track a little bit.
veins throughout the sky that kind of catch that golden hour sunlight, and they all seem to be leading towards that center mass. Easiest thing to notice, though, for everybody, even the natural ones, once you get the eyeball bug out for Ember, is a well-worn path through the field right in front of you. The dry earth beneath looks inviting, warm, and soft
And it's leading toward the citadel.
towards that direction. Looks like it meanders as you kind of look up, but mostly towards that direction. You guys then make an attempt to physically move, but cannot.
I'm sorry.
What are all of our intelligence scores?
Mine is a 20.
20? And modifiers, I should ask.
Oh.
5,
So we got a
2, 5.
We got a 3 for Bim. We got a 5 for.
Do you
Ember.
all have a 20 in intelligence? Wow. Shit.
And
Smart as
Rittenhouse
fuck.
is a 0.
Well, Rittenhouse is gonna be moving slow. You guys like almost like you're like I'm gonna walk, and your bodies don't move. They just are almost not T-posed, but basically T-posed in a way. Just like you can kind of like look around and move your like, but to move from point A from point B, there's no movement there. Then one person, Bim, just kind of thinks, "Ooh,
Bim?
Bim."
Why Bim?
First one that came to mind.
Okay.
And Bim just thinks to go. And Bim almost floats. How, 30? A 3?
He's got a 3, yeah.
And 30 feet of movement. So, just so you guys know, while you're here, your movement speed is 10 times your intelligence modifier.
Fast as fuck.
Wow.
So Rittenhouse doesn't move.
And
Oh, no, he
Rittenhouse
can move
don't-
10 feet.
it's a minimum of 10 feet a turn.
Okay.
and
Oh my
Leonidas
God,
is slow
that's
as hell. Damn it.
It's the same as normal.
That's great.
Mine's so much less.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Could be worse.
Yeah.
Could be raining.
Could be worse. How is everyone
you have a
feeling?
negative? Or no?
Honestly, I felt better.
Kallias, you look really rough.
It's okay.
Do you think this is a safe place for us to rest for a moment? Maybe more than a moment.
I don't know how one could do an insight check on this realm we're
I guess
in.
more of like a survival
Yeah, what would
and
that-
or perception.
Also, given the fact that this is, I'm assuming we know it's in a different plane of reality, at least to me, and to think of, well, could I determine whether or not this is a synthetic reality or a virtual reality that we're in?
It is a
What is
perpetual
reality,
sunset.
man? Roll me a Arcana check. As either Kallias...
Right in there.
Not in
You're
there.
rolling like hogwash, dude.
Not one, maybe.
Get a different dice.
You, when it comes to the idea of multiplanar travel, which you've heard of, it is a thing that does come up in very rigorous studies. You've never focused on it because you thought, who fucking cares? I want to build a badass suit, robo suit. So it's never really been a priority for you.
This reality, motherfucker.
Anybody else is welcome to try to see if they can piece out what this plane you're in
This one's
is.
nat 20, so
I'll do it.
Go ahead, roll an Arcana check.
I didn't do it.
You're stumped. Like you're familiar-ish, and like now the fact that like some of the spells failed out when people jump through, you can kind of guess that this is a different plane, but
You do.
nothing specific. No.
Neither of my characters have a proficiency in it, so
Yeah, I'm not
So
gonna.
I'm so depressed. I have a plus 13 to it. So if I just not rolled in that one,
Sometimes it's not meant to be. Sometimes the
Fingers-
dice,
fingers
Halifax,
narrow
the
one?
dice god, has
Sure.
decided.
you go for it. Big
Get
brain.
it, champ.
Big brain.
16.
16.
16.
You know basically everything else that everybody else knows, where it's like, oh, we're in a different plane, but nothing too much further than that.
None of us are planar experts except for Kallias.
I mean, we went
Well,
inside and then we didn't.
Kallias.
Kallias can roll an Arcana.
Assumedly, we were still
that's
inside.
that's gonna be a 24.
24. Okay.
Yeah,
Kallias looks around, taking in and definitely surmises from. You can almost see this is like almost a big. Your view goes for quite a distance. This is a very large area, but it does look finite in a way. It is not endless. So this demiplane, he surmises this is a demiplane, that it is not a full, prime plane. It has been created here by some sort of magic. And the demiplane must have rules that it abides by that is different than other places. But unfortunately, with only a 24, you guys cannot discern the rules in which this, other than the one about movement that you guys have now discovered of how this demiplane works.
Looking around, I just feel like we should rest if we can.
I wouldn't mind taking a bit of a break.
There doesn't seem to be any immediate danger.
Do we have people willing to stand guard?
If I were to take a short rest, I could stand guard, and also maybe scout about. See what's up.
I think it would be beneficial if we took a longer rest than a short one.
No, some of us take a short rest while you take a long rest.
Like, you mean go to sleep? There's terminology of long and short, right? Like, like
I think Kallias looks pretty hurt. I think we need a few hours at
I
least.
would like to take a little nap.
It has been a long day.
Well, it's
I do think that if that was the beginning of whatever this is, it might behoove us to reset our faculties
Aye.
in a way.
I
Take a moment.
I only need 4 hours, so I can take watch. I believe Kallias also only needs 4 hours.
Let me check.
To hit my REM cycles.
Didn't though? Is there a time limit on what we need to do?
My understanding is that
It starts
when we take,
complete what we do.
Right.
so we have this time, and then once we do this, then we don't have any time to rest. So we might as well do it now.
I think this is the best time to.
We
do it.
also, though, are on, in a sense, a bit of a rush, considering we set off many alarms by killing a bunch of Kevinites and a dragon Kevinite. And he flew away. So, in theory, the one robot didn't seem like they wanted to join us. But who's to say that the search party coming after us doesn't just follow behind us and gets to waltz right through because we cleared it? So, not to say that we shouldn't, but something to be prepared for.
Oh, yes, we should be able to move at any moment if that gateway.
There's a risk in both decisions.
Kallias, how long do you need in order to rest? Because as long as we can get everybody else isn't as hurt, right? Bim, are you okay?
I'm fine.
I don't believe you.
I'm like
Eyeball hanging out of its socket.
I'm like half fine, you know? If you catch my meaning.
Let's take a long rest, and if something happens, we can deal with it.
What's it Jonathan said? Yeah. If you were to scale it
If I
from-
had to put my amount of healthiness into 71 individualized units, I'd say I was 9 out of those 71.
I would say that I am 48 out of 144 of mine.
At least someone gets it, thank God.
Yeah.
Okay, I can take first watch.
I think I need the full 8 hours unless something is true.
Pretty sure that we only need 4.
Okay, I believe you.
Woody, that would be up. You created this
There
race
used
of.
to be an elf.
Oh, it's okay, I see.
The pride curse. Pride
Hence-
curse.
Yeah.
Hence why it wouldn't be on the sheet.
Yeah.
Is it-
The
four?
elf does not have is an 8. For the Kallias is 8.
Okay, cool.
Oh, it is.
It's like a yeah. Okay.
In part of Kallias's
There were two
curse.
People, there were 2 people in our party though that only needed 4, and I remember it was the same 2 people who were always keeping watch.
Maybe it was Kallias. I thought
I think it was Kallias. And
way back when I thought Kallias needed 8 because that was part of like the pride curse that.
Well, you
Took away that.
made the class, so you can decide
Yeah.
right now.
Let's say 8 for right now
'Kay.
until Will's back because he may remember differently than I do.
I
Okay.
mean, Kallias has got to sleep enough for all those snakies, too.
Yeah,
Kallias-
he's sleeping for a whole family.
Okay,
Kallias knocks out.
I'll take the first watch. Who wants to take the second?
So y'all are bedding down in this field.
Yeah, Leonidas kind of. It was a bad time to start talking.
Okay.
Okay, I'll just wake up one of you for second watch.
Leonidas kind of walks towards the is it like a field of barley? Is that what we got going on there?
Yeah, let's say a barley. Yeah.
You have a moment of
And
inspiration
you
from
see
Tales
him-
Around the Tavern File.
You see Leonidas just kind of fall face forward into the barley and fall asleep.
Oh, goodness.
Okay.
So, whoever is taking second watch, if they need a full 8 hours, would they not be getting a full long rest?
So technically, a long rest is 6 hours of sleep and 2 hours of downtime. So like splitting up like 2-hour watches. That's how like the game does it. So that's how it works.
Okay.
That's a long rest.
Excellent.
Yeah.
But since
right, Lilith.
is 4, she can do 2 full.
Roll me an intelligence saving throw.
Oh.
18.
Okay. You feel a wave of lethargy take over you.
Oh, terrible.
And you just like you're like maybe it was after the battle, you're so tired and you need to rest. But you're able to fight it off. Roll me a perception check, please.
24.
24. You look around, you're trying to take in like just as this and the sky never changes. It stays in this sort of golden hour view. Heat on your face almost always, wherever you face. At one moment though, with 24, you do see this flat plane, as in like a plane of glass in the distance, fly through the air.
Like a pane of glass.
Plane, yeah, pane of glass. Thank you, Kyle. A pane of glass fly through the air. And then the next hour, you see another just fly a different direction through the air. You can roll me Arcana check to see if you know what these things are.
I don't.
Okay.
Sorry, but no.
Your watch has ended. Who do you wake up?
Who looks the most rested? Like, or the least hurt?
Ryujin.
Ryujin, didn't you lose 2 health? 3. Yeah.
Ryujin?
3. Thank you.
Do you mind taking next watch?
I can. Yes.
I curl up next to Aron and Beans.
Beans.
Okay, Ryujin. As you start your watch in this perpetual golden hour,
If we get it.
so we have 2 hours done of the 8.
No, 4.
4.
Because I'm an elf.
Okay, 4 hours done of the 8.
Then we're gonna need a third watcher.
Yeah, third watcher.
I'd be up by that time.
Roll me an intelligence saving throw.
Should be people that are, well, we don't know.
That's a natural one.
That's metagaming.
Oh, he falls the fuck to sleep.
Oh no.
The
Oh no.
you think you wake up, you think you have it. You think you're like, I'm rested, I'm well, I am not.
No.
But maybe it was the mental gymnastics you had to do of watching Kallias get beat to a pulp, watching Rittenhask, watching Leonidas all get pretty hurt in this last fight. All of your friends. And you find yourself drowsing, nodding to sleep, and then nothing. Everybody. This is going to be, we're going to turn, I'm going to allow you guys to step into the Dungeon Master seat for a hot second. I want you to share something as your characters. I'll start. This is Rittenhask's nightmare. I'm going to ask each and every one of you to share your nightmare of your characters. I'll share
Is this-
Rittenhask's while you think of yours.
Is this different than what we messaged you?
Different.
Okay.
Yes.
Me as well.
Yes. It can be connected for sure. But this is your nightmare. Doesn't have to be a very prominent or poignant nightmare. It's simply a nightmare that your character is having right now. So I'll do Rittenhask first. We'll leave Kallias out since Will's not here to share it. You don't have to worry about that, Jonathan. But everybody else, I'll give you guys a second to think about it while I share written tasks. So, Rittenhask is walking through a kind of a swampy glen. The moors on a cold winter's night.
Swampy Glen was my friend in high school.
Yo.
He was a dick.
Where he lives, and Rittenhask automatically recognizes as one of his hometown, Nestleton. It's on the edge of the Duchy of Revan, and it has the moist air coming in from the Gulf that go along these low moors that exist here in this small barony that the Rittenhasks control under the Emperor or the High King Tanrid. He's walking through the field, and over the crest of the field, Rittenhask sees a glow over a very familiar hill to him. And immediately he recognizes it as where Nestleton is. He runs as fast as he can to this field, only to find a burning village. And the manor that sits at the center of this village, a small kind of stone moat and bailey castle, is aflame. He runs, knowing his family is inside. And every step he takes, the mud gets deeper and deeper through Nestleton. He passes the inn in which he had his first ale with his brother, and sees bodies strewn across the ground. He finally gets to the front gate of the castle, and the portcullis is down. Uses all of his strength to try to lift it, but can't. It's like in those dreams where you go try to punch something, but just suddenly before you hit it, it's too much. And your arms just fall limp. He can't muster the strength to get through. So Rittenhask, helpless, still struggling to open this portcullis, sees one by one a large human man strolling out, covered in flames, fall to the ground. Quickly followed by a female orc, wreathed in flames. Run, make it a little bit further, and crumple. Next, two small children barely make it down the steps. Crumple to the ground, the bottom of the steps, burning alive. Next, a large half-orc. Not as much on fire, but you see there's these shards of wood all through him and still burning, and just like runs and is carrying a charred person in his arms. His older brother crumples to the ground, leaving this body, this charred body. And finally, this body stands up, just hair burnt off, the kind of gold auburn hair that the Rittenhasks are known for, burnt off. It's Philippa Rittenhask.
Philippa Riven.
She last, as he just sits there, tears streaming down his face, all of his might, he sees his sister stumble to the portcullis and just look in his eyes, sad, ashamed. And all Rittenhask feels is that he could not protect his family. And that's where his dream ends, with his sister falling to the ground, dead. His whole family laying there, dead. And he couldn't do anything to save them.
And we all have this dream?
Nope. I'm just sharing you, as my players, what Rinhask's dream was.
Okay.
Now,
For le flavor.
who wishes to share their nightmare?
I mean, I'll go first.
Go ahead, Leonidas. It's all you.
Okay. Leonidas falls into those sleeps that you kind of hit the bed and you're automatically asleep. Leonidas hits the barley and automatically falls asleep. And he kind of is there's flashes of different things. He sees the boat. He sees Kipa and Yara. He sees them he sees them being kind of just sitting there. He sees them in different spots and them laughing, and then Yara consoling Kipa. And then all of a sudden he kind of is in this room. And it looks like just looks like a normal room. That, has some seats and what have you. And there's like a commotion outside. And there's a door that leads to the commotion where he hears it. And from the other side of the door, he hears someone go, "All right, please, everyone settle down. All right, now." And while this is happening, the door opens and light kind of spews in. And someone goes, "And now, please, welcome to our humble stage, Leonidas Goldspear II." And Leonidas kind of tenses up. And
I was not
he stands up and he walks towards the stage, and he is then standing in front of a room full of people, and he opens his mouth to try and say something, but dust falls out of it, and then the guy goes kind of whispers from off stage, goes, "Leonidas, say your jokes. Say your jokes." And Leonidas goes, "Ah, ah, ah, ah." And then someone throws a tomato right at his face, and he wakes up.
Okay. Delightful. We've all been there.
What a call out to early episodes.
You know?
Ryujin.
Wow, just
Damn,
threw him.
wow, okay.
Threw him there. I'm going to put my leg here. That's what's going to need to happen.
What's your nightmare?
Ryujin's nightmare. Falls asleep. And he finds himself in the forest with his friends from Revan. Oh, sorry. Ah, hello. Oh, it was empty. It's fine.
Nice.
Hello. Ryujin finds himself in the forest with his friends from Revan back home. They're running around, hunting for food that they're going to cook later, eat. They're laughing, screaming, doing things you shouldn't do while hunting, but they're pretty good at it. So even if they're scaring animals away, it's pretty good. They're pretty good, The scene flashes, and Ryujin finds himself in the tavern with the Nightmare Crew when they first met, and sees Leonidas absolutely destroying someone in a mud pit, killing them. And then all of these people that Ryujin care about, they all just look at him, and they're all in the same room staring at him, and blood starts running down all of their eyes. He's just staring at them. And then they start yelling terrible things at him about how he's not good enough, how he's the worst, how he's left them behind. And his vision starts to fade till he can't see them anymore, but he can still hear the insults getting louder and louder. That just continues.
Oof. Okay. Then someone throws a tomato in your face and you wake up. That's how
Bim
they all
bam.
end. That's how they all end.
In total darkness. Bim Bam hears a voice. Yes, Mr. Doodles. Thank you for coming. We're very excited to have you on the team. In front of him, 2 doors part with a bing. He walks out. He's wearing a suit and a tie. He's still wearing his hat. But there's a man that looks like white bread incarnate standing in front of him
Bread incarnate.
and says, "Right this way, Mr. Doodles." He tries to say a quip, but he can't. The only thing that comes out is, "Yes, sir."
Oh no.
He walks down an endless hallway, rows upon rows of cubicles, men and women at computers. He's sat somewhere amongst the thousands of desks. And the man says, "All right. I expect your work done by this evening," and walks away. Bim Bam sits in his swivel chair, spirit rising, because at least it's a swivel chair. And as he looks at his computer, all he sees on the screen is blah, 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 blah. And that's what he starts typing. Blah, blah, blah. He gets a phone call. It's his wife, Denise.
He's married?
She wants a divorce.
Oh, no. This is just the plot of, like... I don't even know.
That's fantastic.
She starts giving explanations through tears. He just hangs up the phone and continues typing. There's a gun beneath his desk.
No.
Just kidding.
Oh.
Yeah, Bim Bam. That's it.
Okay. Wow, that was delightful. Lilith.
Okay. It's a dark tunnel that feels underground, and it's like a point of view. Like you can't really like see your hands or anything. It's just like, and it starts going down this dark tunnel, and Lilith starts to hear whispers coming from the walls. But she keeps going down this tunnel that's never ending. And you can feel the walls kind of press in and get darker and damp and kind of go deeper into the earth. And then the tunnel starts to get smaller and smaller until she's like making her way through the tunnel like this. and then the whispers get louder and louder, and there's a cacophony of them until she can't hear anything else. And then hands start to come through the wall, old skeletal hands, and they grab her and pull her into the wall and through it into a room, a chamber, where the floor is just more bones. And like in Star Wars, like in the trash chute, the walls start to enclose in on her, and the bones start to kind of fill up the room until she's basically swimming in them. And as those bones rise up and the walls close in, she can hear Ryujin and Leonidas and Yara and Keeper and Ember and Bim and Thinker. And she can hear her friends back from Revan and her mother and her father all calling for her to help. And then there's rumbling that starts as she's trying to like grasp for the way out and dig her way up through the ceiling. And the ceiling opens up and the stone castle of Revan starts falling down and like in chunks and crumbling on top of her until she's buried. And then she'd shoot up from her dream.
Ash.
He's in a an empty solar, like of a very familiar large estate. It's nighttime. He's crouched behind a decorative sofa and peeking out the window into the courtyard. He's quite young, about half the size that he is now. There's snow blanketing the courtyard and still lightly falling. And out in the courtyard there are a few men dressed in armor and a tabaxi around the same age. Gray fur, but little orange spots here and there, tied to a post, and is being whipped. And it's just the sounds.
Okay. Reknet.
You know when you go to sleep some of those nights and you like close your eyes and then it feels like you didn't sleep at all and your eyes suddenly open?
Mm-hmm.
Secondly, you know those dreams where you wake up in a dream and it feels like you've just gone about your day? Those two things sort of happen at the same time as Reknet starts to drift off. So the darkness of him closing his eyes transitions to this darkness of this very enclosed space, and it begins to suffocate him, and he can't breathe. So it's almost as if he's been buried alive. He starts shoving and pushing at the top of this little box he's been kept in, and finally, as he bursts through, he gets the inhale of this musky, ash-filled air as he's burst through the chest of his deactivated suit on the ground, trapping him. And as he clambers out of it, it's broken and decrepit under his feet. And as he looks around, he sees what seems to him an indescribable amount of corpses, bludgeoned, beaten, charred with almost this electrical light. And as he wanders through, the last thing crawling towards him is someone he recognizes as his clan's keeper. And when he does finally arrive at her, she begs him as to why he didn't stay, why he'd let this happen, and told him that this is why he couldn't protect them. And as he turns around, he sees the Nightmare Crew, bloodied, broken, keeper dead in a dead Leonidas' arms. And then, as the smog clears around them, the last person that he sees in the hands of the person who had done this is a Kallias fighting against a giant warforged who he recognizes as a repurposed version of his own suit. Crush Kallias' head and throw it onto the ground. And as it turns to Racknet, he sees the chest cavities opened, and another version of himself is piloting Thinker. Eyes glowing, it moves toward Racknet, who is frozen in place. And as it picks him up, he hears that same voice he heard in his head when he punched Lilith. All your intelligence, and you're still powerless to me. And as he feels his skull begin to be compressed by his own suit, he wakes up.
All right. Thank you all for sharing.
Damn, y'all.
I really think we should have ended with Bim Bam.
Oh, yeah.
Should have.
Yeah.
Leonidas.
Or Leonidas,
As a
yeah.
palate cleanser.
Yeah. Well, I was
Leonidas
trying.
or-
I'm like, you said it's probably gonna have a funny one.
You said Bim Bam, and I was like, oh no.
I'm
That
sorry,
means we're
I-
going to end with sad.
No, that's okay.
Very sorry.
So, as you all wake up, take a long rest.
Oh,
Thanks.
For everyone.
God.
Oh, could you slam Kallias?
Oh, I will slam Kallias'
I
long
do have a
rest.
question.
Smash
How does
that
this pertain to
boot
our
tune.
little boost from the drink? You said that.
You lose that boost.
Okay.
After a long rest, you lose that boost.
Which is not good. But it's fine.
That's okay.
It's all right, I suppose.
Get your fucking spell slots back now, do you?
Let's go.
I get with the things that I get my fucking...
Where's Kallias?
Your action, sir.
I get my action surge that I wasted.
Didn't necessarily waste.
Waste. It just failed to deliver.
That's wasting.
Well, it wasn't your fault.
It would have been wasting if you didn't use it at all.
It was the dumb.
Well, no, it's still a habit.
Three shields.
As my father says, it's better to have it and not need it than need it and not have it.
That's fair.
Conversely, get good.
I
As you all find
Good.
consciousness, roll me wisdom saving throws.
God damn it, I'm not good at those. Ooh, that's cocked.
I'm assuming this isn't a spell, huh?
2 seconds.
No.
Not a spell.
Okay.
Natural 20. You dog.
When I rolled.
You dog.
And the scale balances.
Alas, here we are.
Okay.
Okay.
Thinker got a 17.
17 for Thinker.
and
Fail.
And Kallias got a
Sorry?
19.
Kallias succeeds. What'd you get?
An 11.
Fail. Ember and Bim.
Bim Bam got 18,
Success.
and Ember failed.
Lilith got a dirty 20,
Success.
and Rittenhouse got a 26.
Success.
Damn it.
Mine's total 23, but natural 20.
Wait a second. Can you look at Rittenhouse? Does anybody within 10 feet of him get a bonus?
I'm
Or
pretty
whatever?
sure.
Does he have to be conscious to do it?
Well, we woke up.
we
We're
wake up.
conscious.
me.
When this thing takes effect, no. If it's
Okay.
just within 10 feet, if it says
Please-
conscious,
Please,
though.
fucking God.
Please,
I don't
please.
Anything
Please.
pushes
I've
me over.
never played a paladin before, and I'm re-aggering this dude.
Please.
Let me see. Give me a
You know, I don't know if Wizards thought of this. If Wizards of the Coast thought of
Yeah,
this.
this could be an interesting little hole. Rules pit stop, everybody. Let's find out about paladins.
If I think about it, I feel like it's like any creature of their choice within
if it says
10
with
feet.
that he can see, then it's not gonna work.
When
Okay?
you are conscious,
Nope.
you grant all friendly creatures, including yourself within 10 feet, a +3 bonus to all saving throws.
Not
It wouldn't have
Yeah,
helped.
it was
Wouldn't have
coming
Player's
out of
Handbook,
control.
page 85.
So anybody who gets below an 18, you have failed.
You have failed.
As you all wake up, you see first these floating over each and every one of you, these bulbous beings with tentacles coming out of them, and these large 5 sets of yellow eyes, 2 large ones and 3 small ones in the center, and these 3 mouths. And you see them, these tentacles, these little red little lines just touching your heads. And as you all wake up, you see all these things like pull the tentacles back, disappear. Anybody who got below an 18, you're going to take 38 points of psychic damage.
Are you joking?
Anybody who succeeded, only take 19.
Can I use my roguish evasion?
No.
19?
19.
Psychic.
38.
What a waste
38,
of-
yes.
Fucking mind flayers.
That was a waste of a long rest. I mean, not really, but like.
No, for me it was because that's.
Kallias would be dead.
It's to Kallias. Kallias would be dead.
Be
But we
unconscious,
wouldn't.
not dead.
But we wouldn't have met. We would. I think the reason we met those things is because we fell asleep and no one
we
was
will
watching.
never know.
That's true. But
Ugh.
Did I get any extra from a natural 20?
Oh, I'm sorry. You take no damage.
Oh.
Oh, so because you fell asleep on watch, you wake
You
up
just go-
completely refreshed.
As we're all like,
Blood coming
Wake
out
up,
of your ears.
blood is coming out of our eyes, just like your nightmare.
what the hell just happened? Yeah, all of us like,
do the exact nightmare I was having. I'm like,
that's terrifying.
actually, I was-
could you smack Kallias with a nice 19 damage?
Yeah, I will.
Thank you.
I had the worst dream.
God,
Is
they
everybody
say-
okay? My head hurts.
Oh, what?
Looking at it, you guys all kind of know each one of you had a bad dream. Like you would just without even looking at each other, you know you all woke up like this. Your ear.
I don't.
I woke up like this.
Flawless.
Ryujin did.
All right, guys, that is the end of
Yeah,
our session right there.
Ryujin
Have a good night.
What were those
Flawless.
things?
I don't know. I don't know if we have time to think about it too
You could roll me
much.
Arcana check, see if you know.
Yeah.
Lilith would have no idea. I can
Fucking
tell
headache.
Fucking ready to go, baby.
Hi, Kaz, the DM.
you. Amber, did you sleep at all? You don't
20.
look great.
27.
I did, and then everything
What
was
am- what-
taken
what-
from me.
You actually
I am just.
in
I'm more
interfacing-
damaged now than I was yesterday.
Bucket, in interfacing with the ship, you know these things have been actually logged. They are often creatures that you can find almost anywhere, but they are also found throughout wild space and have been logged in the specific logs of this of Nergron and the now the lucid dream. These things are called fears. Feyr. They are large aberrations that feed on nightmares. And you would know that these things literally extracted nightmares out of you. Having you experiencing them so they could yummy snack on them.
Gross.
Let's train our minds,
That's, yeah, I relay that.
steal our souls.
Kazadiem, thanks for the raid.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, hey,
Kaz.
quick pause. Kaz the DM. Hey, my man, what's good? Also, Pip, EVLV,
LV.
LV, yeah, done. Ryan BTS, nice. And Vix, and a whole lot of people popped in, but it was nice to see you guys. Thanks for popping in. We love you. Come, stay for the D&D, or come for the D&D, stay for the chaos. That's our new tagline.
I was gonna say we should have.
Done.
That shit. Yeah. Anyway. Okay.
So,
Now it's canon.
you all wake up with
Clean
a
your
splitting headache, except for Ryujin. These things have now disappeared, and I'm assuming, do you share with what these things are?
I do. I relate with this. My main worry about this, however, is if these aberrations are of this plane, whatever we face at the end of this plane may very well use those nightmares we experienced against us.
Great.
You're telling me that someone is going to put me on stage?
That was your nightmare?
You have no idea. I struggle in front of an audience.
How large was the crowd?
Like,
I mean,
at least
also
100
struggles
people.
in an audience.
That's true as well. I do.
Really, any sort of theater.
Really, any sort of
Leonidas
theater
fuck.
situation, I'm not doing
That
well
was your
with.
nightmare.
Yes, I got thrown a tomato at my face.
Well,
Huh.
okay, so going forward through this place, if there's anything that somebody freaks out about, let's try to remind each other that it's not real. Yeah?
Yeah.
What's our safe word? Safe word? I look at Bim. Wasn't that the safe word? Was the safe word?
I forgot.
Is
Can
that
we
the
come up
safe
with a
word?
new one now?
Is I forgot a safe word.
Oh, that's too
Who are you?
That's too
That's
Okay.
that's way more complicated than that.
If everybody's mildly okay, at least Kallias looks slightly better. Let's go.
I'm
We need-
feeling much better.
I-
Other than a splitting headache, I don't have any burns on my body anymore.
I definitely need healing.
Rittenhouse. Oh, I can't do the Rittenhouse voice. You're gonna have to do it, but I can kill him.
Let me.
I can pop a potion if we want to save slots.
It's let me just
Keep going,
Wow,
Hannah.
Hannah, that's
Keep going,
great.
Hannah.
come over here, and I'm just gonna lay my hands on you and give you a big hug. And I don't cast, lay on hands. I'll give you some hit points. Back. Give me a sec. You guys can continue. I'm not used to Rittenhouse character
It's
sheet.
as much as his
How much do you need?
level. I mean, I just lost. How much
Let's
was
give
it?
you 20.
38. I
38.
just lost 38.
Okay, I'll give you 20.
I feel like Kallias may also be.
I was going to say.
I feel like it's probably a good idea to heal me. Because, you know, apparently this world likes to hurt me in particular.
I like all our versions of Kallias.
Kevin doesn't like me.
Particular.
I mean, we all kind of hit the Welsh a little bit.
They hit the Welsh a little bit and that
Well,
little.
she's one of my
The
favorites.
overextensions.
Rittenhouse comes over to Kallias.
There we go.
Oh,
Oh my god.
It seems you have something stuck in your throat.
Are you alright?
I don't know why this is swerving me so
Are you
bad.
alright?
Kallias, come over here. I'm just
A little
gonna.
more English. A little more English.
I'm going to come over here and to heal you.
You sound like
Let me-
Vincent D'Onofrio in that play, Men in Black.
Gonna need a quick snack.
Give me that beautiful face, Kallias.
Oh no.
You sound like Vincent
You really do. You really do. Wow.
Could I have the cat? Excuse me, honey.
In other news, that's one of the best performances of all time.
Hannah, you got a
It's
great
also
Vincent
the way
D'Onofrio
that
as
he-
the bug
can we-
man in
The way
Men in
he
Black.
gets taken as the bug is really terrifying. I just have to be honest with you.
10 points of healing to
Like-
Kallias.
Oh, thank God.
Fucking body, your skin is mine.
Okay. There's been some healing done. Wow.
I need healing.
I need healing.
I need healing.
Okay, Genji.
Oh
fuck
my
off.
god.
I need.
Fuck. All right. Quick, that was an Overwatch joke for anybody at home listening. May it rest in peace.
I thought it was.
Okay, well, let's go. I'm assuming, correct me if I'm wrong, I'm assuming that we should go to that citadel over there in the distance. Heads on a swivel, the safe word is the safe word. Aye?
What?
I.
The safe word is the safe word.
colon the safe word.
Okay, I get it.
You have an intelligence of 20. I would hope you'd get it.
grammar isn't in there.
I don't know. I feel like
Kallias is into
when it comes to jokes or like
I
a
feel
little
like
bit of wisdom has to sneak
That's
in
true.
there.
That's true. Okay, we press onward. Do you need a marching order?
Yes, please. Marching order. Who's in front?
I'll be in front.
yeah, I think I'm beside Ryujin. I think after his dream, Thinker is especially on edge.
Protect.
Yeah, he protect, but he also protect.
Okay. So Thinker in front.
I'll be
Yeah,
behind.
we're side by
side by side.
Side by side. Yeah, 2 by 2.
2 by 2.
I like a 2 by 2 marching order. Because God loves Mormons and he wants some more. A 2-year mission is our sacrifice. We are the army of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints.
Hey, Trey Parker, please don't monetize.
Friend of
us.
the show.
Trey Parker.
Okay,
Be a
so
friend of the show.
Okay.
marching order. We have Ryujin and Thinker. Next.
Bim Bam should be in the Les Middle.
Okay. Bim Bam
Squish, squish.
and Lilith will be in the middle. How about Rittenhasks in the back with Ember?
Sure.
I'm standing
And-
Rittenhouse usually does like it in the
Kallias.
Leonidas, you're in the middle too.
with
That'd be good.
Kallias.
With Kallias.
Come,
There we
Kallias.
go.
Hi, I'm Leonidas.
I said hello, Kallias.
Oh, I thought you said I'm Kallias. I thought we
No.
were playing a game.
Okay. Onward.
Okay.
Hose.
What is
with a
happening?
Z.
Give us a second.
Pause. The sounds of New York City are coming by. Look at this beautiful audio that we're creating for you.
swear in New
Wow.
York.
Concrete
jungles where dreams are made of.
There's nothing you can't do.
We are killing the
Play
mics.
some D&D. We get distracted. Come back and play
Yeah,
some
play
D&D.
some
We had to
D&D.
fill
Stop
in the dead
playing.
air from the siren.
Okay.
It was a necessity.
You guys start making your way up the well-trodden path. That perpetual sunset is hasn't gone away.
Perpetual.
It is golden hour. If you want to take a selfie, this is the time to do it.
LOL.
I have a camera feature.
I can do it at will, but I'm just gonna say it out loud.
He's not.
Cast mage armor on myself,
Okay.
just so that.
I thought you were gonna say I can do it at will, but just gonna say it selfie. I was
No.
like
That is one of my character features.
selfie.
I invented the camera.
Right.
So, endless forests and fields of grain, barley is what we've decided. Spread as far as the eye can see.
Are we making scotch?
Aye. As you guys kind of this like a slight, it's like your body, you like instinctually like at the beginning start like moving like you're gonna walk, but float to where you need to go.
Bim Bam is moonwalking.
Mocking?
Moonwalking.
Oh, moonwalking. Or yeah, mocking in a way.
No.
And okay, just keep going. As you guys make your way through, you come around a bend of a moor, and there is a thicket of trees in front of you. Roll me perception checks.
Can I just assist? No, we can't do that. Never mind.
Another natural 20, sir.
Fucking Christ.
Lilith and Rittenhask see nothing.
Okay.
Is it foresight?
Huh?
Is it for sight?
Sight, yes. No sound. No, you can do sound too. I'll allow sound.
Yeah, and they both have the same perceptions. Kallias and Thinker both got 25s.
Fuck
That's
yeah.
cute.
Leonidas got a 17.
17. 17. 81.
No.
Ash got 22. Bim Bam
Just wasn't expecting
got 26.
Okay. Anybody who got above 17 or 17 or higher?
Yeah. Leonidas is a part of something.
You. I'm included.
I'm included.
I can see again.
I can see again.
You guys in the thicket of trees, you hear just a rustling, and
We immediately
specifically, you Ryujin see a humanoid figure, shining gold in the golden hour. Step out of the trees just for a second. And you kind of see its head pop up and look at you, and kind of pop back down for a second.
Is that the golden snitch?
Nothing to see here. Just keep going.
move it
Do you relay that information?
Well, at least to you, just so.
I feel like we have like hand signs. I think that'd be cool.
What is it?
Didn't we made this, so maybe we made kind of just like
make another one. Yeah.
made like a like one
Okay.
humanoid.
You guys make your way towards the thicket. Playing it cool.
Yeah.
And as you guys just about to reach like the actual almost entrance of the thicket where the barley kind of subsides and it's like little small trees everywhere. And almost like you're calling for a horse in a video game out of the corner of your eyesight from like around a tree. Conduit walks into the clearing. But Conduit looks different. Not the kind of... When you first met Conduit, was clothed in like a tunic and a little bow tie. This Conduit is in these almost no clothes at all. Trousers, but no shirt. Just its metallic body shining gold.
Just pants.
Just pants.
What is a conduit?
Implying
the-
Conduit
the
is
robot.
the Kevinite you met
Yeah.
when you first landed on Kevin.
He's the one who brought us to the door but wouldn't go in. With
Oh,
us.
that dude. Oh, that dude.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
He
was our tour
And
guide.
you
Got
see
it.
as he kind of walks out, goes, "Oh, well, who are you?"
Didn't you say you wouldn't come in here with us?
I don't have fucking time for this.
I
Let's just
didn't-
keep moving.
I didn't say anything like that.
Go away.
Do you know who we are?
No.
We're here under special
inside
orders.
check.
Let's
Roll me
just-
an insight check.
Why am I doing that?
Because you said it.
Yeah, but I have a good.
I
insight.
think Bim Bam will also do that.
Fuck me in a
do
basket
He
with
does
a
that.
beaver.
That's on. That's on par with
14.
what Bim Bam does, right?
Yeah, I.
Oh,
14.
you rolled-
14?
Okay. Okay.
I'll give you my number depending on how good or bad his is.
22.
Mine's the same. So.
Okay. Telling even the 14, telling the truth. As you look at him, kind of look the Conduit up and down. You see a extra on it, the serial number on their chest that all Kevinites have. An extra set of numbers, 42.
I agree with Amber. I don't think we should. We don't have time for this. We have to go.
Wait! As you guys start to walk, wait!
Did you just pretend to breathe?
Yeah.
You're very odd.
What do you need?
It's been a long time since we've had sentient beings within the circuits.
If you're about to start a
Okay.
musical number, I will kill you.
I was thinking more like Ben from the play.
How we left the day
I'm
away,
not
Imperial land
kidding.
of Oz.
What do you need from us?
That's a horse of a different color.
Ember unleashes.
My programming is to serve you all as a guide.
Okay, well, tell us
Dan
how to
as-
get.
Yeah, are you becoming me?
Is this Dan at playing Conduit? And or Jeff Goldblum?
No. What is your purpose here?
We're trying to get to the middle.
I can
Into the thick of it.
into the thick of it.
Don't
I can
You-
absolutely help you with that.
dare.
Now, if you guys want to reach the Nexus, I would say there are two paths you can take. Number one, the path trodden, the one you are on now. It leads there. Perils await. The fractals, you may have seen them.
Oh, I saw them when I was keeping watch. It looks like glass floating through the sky.
Think of them as, for you flesh bags, white blood cells. Fighting away disease. They are white blood cells who collect disease and dump them off away.
And we're the disease.
What should I consider you?
Think of me as... I don't know biology that well.
You ever seen?
But you know white
Osmosis-
blood cells.
The play Osmosis
I-
Jones.
Yes.
Where do you think I got the inspiration for my suit?
Okay.
And your voice.
So they're white blood cells.
Yes. So watch out. If you take the
Okay.
path trodden.
I need to make an Osmosis Jones character now. We
There's
can
a
be
fucking. I was gonna
plasminoid.
say we can now.
The path has many things to learn upon it that many have traveled upon. Shadows of what used to be and what could be.
Okay.
What could be exists somewhere else.
Cool. What's the other path?
The road less traveled.
I swear to God, if you're about to start a musical number, I will fucking kill you.
I don't know what a musical number is, but the road less traveled, that would be. Think of it as if the path trodden shows you what has been. The road less traveled could show you what could have been or could be.
Which path is shorter?
That depends on you.
Which speech is shorter?
Have you ever read
The path traveled is direct. But what is a straight line?
There's an old song I once heard in a tavern by a singer named Frost, Robert Frost. And it was to take the road less traveled. Is the answer.
I also saw a play where a man named Pythagoras, probably, said the fastest way between 2 points is a straight line. So
That is true.
I love how we just.
The direct path is we'll get you to the Nexus as soon as possible to our mainframe. But the road less traveled may have in store something that even the Nexus does not know.
You say it can show you what can be, not what will be.
What
Can,
could be?
could, should.
could have been.
Could have been.
That is one of them.
The
yes.
distinction. Continue your explanation.
No, the distinction is important. What can, could, should, would, maybe.
What path do people mostly take? The road, this direct route, eh?
I mean, to be fair,
And-
he did say the second one was
yes.
the path last traveled.
So the people who take the road more traveled, none of them make it out because no one's made it out.
No people have made it out.
I think
don't
there's
think
our decision
anyone's
right there.
Left there. No one's left this place in general, I thought.
The last person to take this road was. It was. Rhea Winchester.
Oh, fuck me. And
the
which
butt.
path did she take?
The road more trodden upon.
Shall we vote?
If I may,
It is possible to do both. It would just take more time. But what is time if not something that we construct for your simple minds?
So what you're
to
suggesting
understand?
right now is that we would go all the way to where we need to go, turn around, walk all the way back, and then take the other fucking path.
Perhaps.
I cannot.
I did that once.
All right, we're voting.
The path most trodden sounds
I
the most
will
perilous.
act as your guide
It's fair.
throughout.
if
That's
I-
great.
My name is Conduit
Think-
42, and I will be here for you. I am just your guide.
Thank you, 40. Thinker, you had something you wanted
42,
to say?
thank you.
If the road less traveled, if the road less traveled can show us possibilities, not certainties, I feel like taking action on what may be is not necessarily our brightest choice. If we take the road more traveled, as you call it, then we will see what has been. We will know the information that Rhea does, perhaps what caused her to make the steps into this plan. As curious as it may be to see potential futures, for our purpose, I think it's more important to know facts.
Why would we? Why? Why would we? I must say, when has this group of adventurers done anything but go for the thing that no one else has done? Why are we even here? Because we decided to do something else that no one else would do. Why would we not go down the path that no one else has done?
I see the point Thinker was trying to make by trying to learn what Rhea was saying, but at this point, I feel like it might not matter.
Perhaps you could split up.
No.
That's the worst idea. Sorry, but thank you for throwing that particular spaghetti,
Can
but
you
it did not
split up?
stick.
Have you ever played Dungeons and Dragons before?
You see Conduit kind of think for a second.
And it splits in half.
I hate that.
The greatest thing in the world.
You see Conduit kind of think and go, I don't believe I can. But the path trodden is pretty simple to follow. It leads to a river. All one has to do is cross the river, and then you are at the nexus.
And the untrodden?
Leads through woods of uncertainty, indecision, possibility. Eventually leading to said river, but perhaps with more along the way. What is the saying? It's not the destination, it's the journey.
It's all about the journey.
I mean, we very much need to get to the destination.
But maybe we learn what to do more at the destination by taking the journey.
Speak in the microphone.
Fine.
I strongly feel as though taking...
Rub your lips on the mic.
That's your mic now.
I strongly feel that taking the straightforward path is our best course of action. And to your point about that song you've heard,
Perhaps we vote.
one interpretation of it is that the road less traveled, as many organic creatures will always take the road less traveled to feel somewhat special.
Maybe we are special.
Perhaps. But that poem does not say I take the road. It says less traveled by. Not... Never mind. The
I don't
analysis-
understand. I don't understand what a poem is.
That's
Can
fair.
we? Can we?
It's a song.
Oh, exciting!
Okay, we're voting. So everybody make up your minds right now,
Can you vote
and
for
we'll make a
Kallias?
decision one way or
I'll
another.
vote for Kallias and Rittenhouse.
Okay.
Great.
Okay. All in favor of taking the direct path.
Wait, what is that? The road more traveled?
Rittenhouse votes for the direct path.
God damn it.
We're gonna fucking tie.
Ember is voting for the direct
Oh.
path.
Oh.
I just can't hold my arm up for this.
Okay, that is 5 for the direct path.
5?
1, 2, 3, 4. I'm sorry, 4 for the direct path. 4 the indirect path.
God.
4.
It's fucking tied.
Wait, well, we'll just roll for it. We fucking I got dice.
Just roll it.
We'll say even.
Chat. Put exclamation point D20 in the chat to see which
that
path
works
we
too.
take.
Oh God, yeah. You know what? Pause. We're gonna take a break here. We're gonna put a poll in the chat.
Yeah, there's
Let's put a poll in the chat.
Ryan rolled an 8.
Somebody rolled an 8.
Somebody rolled an
Oh.
8.
I
What does
didn't
that mean? We
decide
didn't
what it was
decide what
gonna
that
be.
meant.
We didn't decide. Okay, we're gonna take a break. No, that's
We're gonna
good.
take a
I
break.
like
We're
that.
gonna put
I
a
like
poll in the chat. We're gonna go path trodden upon, which is the direct path, or the non-direct path. Everybody, we're gonna vote, and we'll see what the result is at the end of the break. So we'll be back at about 8 o'clock.
that. Great.
All right.
I'd say a little less than 8. Let's do a 7:55.
7:55. We will be back. Vote, and we'll decide where the party goes.
In general, vote, please, too.
Oh.
We're alive.
I do remember being 12.
Hercules Mulligan.
Coming up again. I'm so sorry.
I don't even
Okay,
know.
I had a bit. Yeah, it's literally.
Lock up your daughters and horses.
I literally had it where I was like, yeah.
Sorry, I'm pouring out my seltzer into my cup. Hey, everybody.
S.
Welcome back. We had a poll, and guess who the fuck won? The road less traveled, as I thought.
Thanks, chat.
Where is it?
It's come and gone,
I
my
think I
dear.
could've
It's come and
Just
gone.
like me, come and gone.
She come and go.
She coming.
Like the gas station, come and go.
That is a true gas station,
Do you
and
think
it's
that gas station knows?
for fucking considering it's spelled C-U-M
No,
and
it's K-U-M.
oh, you're right.
It's
Still, it's
K-U-M.
K-U-M. It's not. It could be C-O-M-E and
Do you have anybody
go.
watching the stream who has a come and go near them?
It's a real place.
Somewhere awfully
It's
close.
it's a gas station.
Have you never heard of a come and go?
You never heard of come and go? They're like where? Like
Every
the Midwest?
Saturday, ayo.
Hey, yo.
Like the Midwest and the Rocky Mountain area?
It's like, no, it's, okay.
I prefer the other
Midwest
one
and Rocky
called
Mountain are
Come
very
and
different,
Leave.
but it's more so Midwest.
Right. But that's why I said the Midwest and or the Rocky Mountain.
Never heard of the come and go.
Maybe it's more southern.
It's come and go. I've seen it in like Iowa and places around there. I've like driven through Iowa and it's in Iowa. What did I say?
Drahovish.
Well,
Let's just go on this. Let's just go on this stupid path.
Dracarys.
No.
On the path that we
wrong
shouldn't.
path?
Shouldn't go on.
Are you mad?
So,
I'm displeased.
I'm
Take it up with chat.
Thinker disapproves.
Kallias would like to go on the road, the direct path, because that's what we need to do, so why don't we go on it?
Wait, so Rittenhouse?
Don't
Wait,
understand why we
so
don't go
Rittenhouse
straight
said-
forward.
Rittenhouse wanted to go on the trodden path.
And then Kallias did as well.
Yeah.
So that's fine.
So that would have been fun.
Oh, no, I lied.
You voted both.
Kallias changed their mind. So fuck off.
The chat has decided.
Chat
It was
has
fun. The chat decided, and we're going down the path left trodden.
What the fuck is the chat?
I think Bim Bam knows
We're
exactly.
pulling
Yeah,
we're pulling a
people.
She-Hulk and being like,
If anyone in this group knows what the
don't
chat is,
spoil it for anybody watching, but oh my god.
Yeah.
She-Hulk's finale.
well, I haven't watched it, but I know the two spoilers of that.
we're
well, don't say it out
We're
loud.
horrible at spoiling things. Let's get back to the
I mean,
so
let's
you
just
don't
say
put your
Kevin.
foot in your
You
mouth.
can't move around it.
Woody,
So
Woody,
bad at it.
Oh,
you're
we're-
so
guys,
bad
we're
at
going
it, dude.
deep into Kevin. What are you talking about? Guys,
Woody.
literally
Woody,
fuck off.
you
But
ruin
you're
everything.
also like,
Fuck off.
Fuck off.
All
Fuck
right.
off. So,
I can't.
as the camera pans back down,
It pans back up and smacks you in the face, and then it pans back
smack
down.
you in the ass.
All right. Dirty boy Woody needs to leave the room, and I'd like my DM brother to come into the room.
Dumbledore dies.
My hand
Let's
where
go.
my ass. So, the camera pans back down, and as a group, you all decide to move down the path less traveled. You all decide upon this, and Conduit goes, "Oh, yes, that path begins just round the bend. I will show you to it." You guys continue down the path, and you walk through this thicket of woods. And as you come around this trail that's on the moor, you see this shining wisp in the air, just on the edge of the trail, just moving through the air. And as you guys close in on it, it plays a scene. The scene, there are these, along this path that you are now on, or now going to be on, this is actually the path trodden still. So this is the first thing you would get on that path. There are arcane intelligent wisps that tell a story. This first one you see is the first iteration. But specifically,
Is there a plaque connoting that?
yeah, no plaques quite, but you just kind of know.
Got
You
it.
see a young Thelicast, one that you recognize in some of those visions you've had way back when, and a young Doug, Dinocrates.
Is this a similar look to the way they looked in the image I saw in Doug's.
They're
cortex,
younger.
They're younger.
Younger. Dino Krates is
Dino Krates?
Dino Krates is a human, like a flesh bag, if you will.
That's the second time you've said flesh bag in this.
Here I am.
Okay.
Do not cross days.
In this scene that this wisp creates, this arcane
Tastes pretty good.
residual memory that exists within Kevin. This is where Doug and Thelikas piece together some temporite from the Tangle, this calcified magical item. And they connect it and create this floating orb, this crystal, that they use as a scribe. It floats with them, it'll like and like talk to them, like not talk, but like react to them, and you see almost recording everything that they say, that they do. They will talk to this scribe as well. After years and years of working together to try to create something, one day, this floating orb in the air starts writing. And it creates an equation. The arcane equation that forges new iterations.
Can we see that equation right now?
Yeah.
Immediate lock.
Okay, roll me a concentration check.
Constitution?
Constitution, yeah, sorry.
3.5.
I guess
3.5 is
The
showing.
3.5 in my roots.
Can I?
You
Can I?
could say
can
wisdom
I,
saving throw,
yeah,
or
well-
intelligence save.
But it's like to like memorize it.
Can
in
I
my
assist
head.
him
It's
as
intelligence.
pants?
Oh, intelligence save, sure.
Can I
You
assist
cannot assist Pant. You
As
can't.
pants?
No, you can't.
That's a 25.
25? Okay. You have it memorized.
Woody's gonna regret that later.
We'll see.
Will become the new
Season
Thelikas.
6. Anybody?
But this equation that Kevin writes out for Doug and Thelikas,
Let's take.
or Theo, as Doug refers to him, in this vision, this memory of Kevin. They want to test this out. This is something that nobody's ever done before. So the three of them enact this arcane ritual that forges, and specifically the word is forge, a new iteration. And that's where the memory repeats.
Keep walking.
Okay. You keep walking, and this is where the path diverges. There's the well-trodden path and the path less traveled. You guys decided to go down the less traveled path.
Can we see anything as we're turning over the first path?
You see a wisp way off in the distance.
No, invisible eldritch beings decided that we would go down this path.
You guys,
Fates.
I'll still allow you guys to split up if you want.
Nope.
Think
The-
we can't.
the-
Think we can't do
The dice gods and the chat gods have decided.
They did. God damn it. It's raining.
Fuck the gods.
So, you guys head where the path, where it forks. One path leads towards open fields, back into the fields of arcane barley. And the other path leads into the thicket of these woods. You guys head towards the thicket. You travel for a little while. And as you move through... Can I please... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'll roll a d8.
Uh-oh.
Everyone?
Nope,
No,
just
it's
myself.
Picking which one of us
Oh,
gets something.
Wrecknet.
Hey, baby.
You guys walk to this small. Stagnant is not the word I'd use because it doesn't look gross or bad. It just is still. A still pond. And you see a arcane facsimile of yourself standing there as the goblin, Reknit. You see,
Am I the only one who sees
you
this?
all see this.
Thinker, remember it's not real.
This is where I ask you, what if you stayed? This being, this facsimile asks you, what if you stayed and fought? A scene plays out, and you can cut in where
Is
you'd
this what
like.
you wanted, chat?
You see your friends and family fighting this draconic foe.
Like, as in, like a draconian of a human.
At first, kobolds is what ambushes your people. You see the Reknit, and look at me, Jonathan. The brave Reknit stand with his clan and fight. You see your friends fall, but you do manage to save 2. Which 2 do you save?
Christ.
I have to pick.
Yes. Which 2 from your past do you save? You sent me a couple. You have to choose 2. If you don't, I'll choose for you.
Oh my god.
This is. Rex overwhelmed. He doesn't.
I blame you.
No, I don't. He. No, it's okay. At this moment, this wreck is frozen.
Okay. In this, you leave your siblings who you grew up with in goblin clans. It's not necessarily, it's very similar to like Raptorans and Aarakocra, where the kids, it's more of a generation, are considered siblings. You save 1, and you save the father of that one, who is one of the sages of the group. In this scene, you run away from the slaughter of your village. There's so much sadness, so much loss. The 3 of you cling to each other. You watching this can't help but to think, if you did save, maybe you could have saved more. But maybe if you even stayed, maybe these 2 could have survived, as far as you know. You see, over years, the group of you find another goblin clan. You join them. You create a home there. You feel welcomed. You travel throughout the highlands of Riva, even deep into the mountains, heading into the tunnels, finding beautiful shiny rocks that your clan sets upon high pedestals and works together, and you build these machines with them to help them mine and build, and you see this future that could have been. If only you stood by them. But instead you didn't. That is the past that could have been for you. Reknit. We continue down the path. Who's number 3?
Number 3, my lord.
Lilith!
No.
Roll me a d6.
Thanks for taking
You have 3 options here.
by the way.
Actually, no, here. You see 3. As you guys see this with Reknit. Do you do anything, Reknit, after you see this?
Too late to turn back.
This vision end? This facsimile of what your life could have been end?
From outside of the suit, you don't see anything different. It's what anyone else would see is the suit that entire time stand completely still and then walk.
You just hear Lilith next to you murmur, "This is meant to hurt us. Just remember that."
Continues walking.
As you guys walk towards the next clearing, to the next pond, Conduit, these are what Kevin, who has seen hundreds of years of many individuals acting upon their emotions, these have been tailored to each of you. These are what, through your actions and what Kevin has observed, what you would have done if you would have chosen a different path. Next one to come is Lilith. Different, where Reknit only saw one facsimile, this arcane specter of themselves. You see 3. 1, the what if. That is the question within this thicket. What if I did something different? 1, what if she never left the walls? 2, what if she saved Leonidas? And 3, what if, when that choice that she believes was taken from her, what if she actually didn't run? Which glimpse does Lilith want to see?
You see her stand there for a while, and then I want to know if I had stayed, if I could make that decision, what would have happened?
The vision shifts. These arcane energy lines create the hall of skulls, where that cage was, that bone cage. And you see, standing in front of you, with a very, very delicate smile on their face, the sage, Lucian. He looks down to you. Darling, do you wish for your friends back?
Is it me speaking, or is it the facsimile of Lilith speaking?
I'll let you speak here. I'll jump in if I need to.
You give them back, and we won't take your life for this. My mother will know what you're doing here. My father and all of the people of Cordia will know what you're doing here.
What is that exactly that I'm doing here?
Taking people from their homes.
What homes do these people have? We can give them homes together.
In cages?
No. Within great halls of love, belonging. Do you wish to learn how we can make together a better future for everyone of the lower city? You have spent most of your life behind those high walls, sweet one. But you have not seen what actually exists in the terrors of reality. You've only had but a taste, and looks towards the dead body of Christopher. Together, we can make a better future for each other, for Christopher, for all of your friends, and all the people of Revan and Cordia and Opus and beyond.
How?
It's a journey that we must take together. But I promise you, together, we will do it.
Where is Valerie? What have you done with the other people?
They are beginning their own journey.
What does that mean?
For one, to reach its own zenith of their being, they must first pass through the eye of the Maker. Life is a fragile thing, but you remove that fragility and keep everything else, everything there. But take away the fact that we exist through liquid pumping in our veins. We can become so much more. A better, stronger people. Don't you want this for your friends, for you, for your family, for Revan, for the world? Take this step with me, and we could learn that together.
Show me.
That facsimile reaches out and grabs Lucian's hand, crumpling to the ground, only to rise again. And that is where your vision ends. That is what could have been. You all see this. Do you say anything as you walk through these woods together?
It's not real.
Considering we're only 2 in, I want to save the words for the end.
Yeah.
It's going to be a long day.
We all see all this, correct? Like everyone sees everything that happens and
Yeah,
hears
it is
everything that
in
happens?
front of everyone.
Oh, cool.
Is each thing like a big pond?
Yeah, it's almost like this arcane data has congealed into this one
Like
area.
Westworld?
Like on Nessus.
Yes,
better,
to use a Destiny reference.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like the Vex milk.
Yeah.
But it's this
Get out of here.
it's this it's this data that Kevin has compiled, and as you guys walk through this, you kind of get a sense of what it actually is. This is you guys are floating through the endless streams of data that Kevin has gathered over 5 iterations of all of your individual lives and everyone's lives. And Conduit fills in that Kevin, early on in the second and third iteration, really start off as a surveillance being, just to collect data, to learn, to discover new things. And this is where all that data is stored. Which leads us to the next one. Ember. Because that is who you see. Not Ash, but a young
Great.
Ember. You see,
I take out the neutron squall, and I do whatever I can to just pump magic into it and fucking EMP this bullshit.
What?
okay. Roll me a charisma saving throw.
Some guys would rather nuke the world than go to therapy.
Literally.
Oh God, please be careful.
Whoa.
Not bad.
26.
Holy shit, yeah. You pour. I don't know if shame is the right word for Ember, but
Sure.
just you don't want like it's not like you maybe part of it is you're not proud, maybe part of it is like you couldn't give a fuck, like apathetic. I mean, it's probably a cocktail of everything, of all emotions that you have within you.
It's probably mostly shame.
You said it.
That was Kyle.
Yeah. No, yeah. You don't want to see that. So as this vision starts, but starts to flicker as the neutron squall and rips apart this data, you see 2 things. One, you see yourself way back when you were at Svarterholt in your family's village. You recognize it. It's almost like the vision is burned in your mind as you see this one spot. You see everybody heading to that family reunion that they were going to do, that family gathering of Boulder on the Mountain, your elder brother. That moment when all of your family was there, you remember. And none of you see this, but you remember that is when you took your opportunity to run away. Because you knew everybody was going to be there, so you could leave. You could take money, you could take what you needed, and dip out. But you see one thing before the vision gets ripped apart by the squall. You see your older brother, Boulder, smile at you, bow their head, take a knee, and offer you the next rite of the hunt. That's what could have been.
That's what could have been.
The vision dies.
This place is fucking bullshit. Let's keep going.
What did you just do?
I used the squall.
You couldn't have done that for us.
I only thought of it now.
What does it mean for? Does that mean that the rest of us don't have to go through this?
I am sorry, I forgot that I attuned to it.
With that though, remove a spell slot.
Okay.
Can be any spell slot you want. Remove a spell slot.
Thinker, are you okay?
What do you mean?
Arachnic, are you okay?
That's not my name anymore. Let's keep going.
I hope I'm next.
Me too.
I hope it's just a fucking office building.
It is an episode of The Office. But
Jim and Bam break up.
Bim Bam's playing Jim.
Jim Jam.
Jim Jam. Wow.
Wow. Next
Well
up,
done. Well done.
as you guys continue round the thickets, the trail getting harder and harder to move its way through difficult terrain, you see in front of you a facsimile of Leonidas. You say wild Leonin in front of you, looking directly in your eyes.
Dick swinging back.
Down to his knee.
You're not wrong. You're not far off.
Tripod.
Yara.
Not the tripod.
Are we required to watch this?
Keep walking.
No.
Honestly.
I will keep walking and see if does that Leonidas continue to look at me.
Yeah. Does anybody else stay to watch what
Can
this
we just
is?
speed run through this level? Like,
No. I'm not. I'm
We
not
just, like,
leaving. I'm like moving. And
Yeah,
like
this
I'm
is
going
Leonidas stands there with its kind of shining. The liquid is almost like a greenish liquid, and it's like the aura is not liquidy, but it's like that same green color standing at the base of the water watches you.
So you've been saying that we could have just walked past.
You guys didn't say I keep walking. You could have. Do you keep walking? Do you leave? Continue down the unworn path.
No, I'd like to see what it is.
could have been cool to see all the information that actually happened, but that's fine. You know, collecting data, understanding, not just
You guys can go back.
shoulda, woulda, couldas.
You guys can double back and see if you wish.
We can also turn around right now.
This is also the opposite of therapy.
Yeah.
Well,
What do we want to do?
but I am staying to. I'm wondering why there's a large version of me in front of me.
We are.
Emphasis on large.
If we go any farther, then we'll be halfway there, and then we should probably keep going. But we
We've already
can turn
decided
back.
on this path.
Let's keep going.
Leonidas. The question that is raised, what if you never had Keepa? In this reality, you see it's almost like played and fast forward. You meet Yara. You have a tryst. You become deeply in love, but this wild Leonin does not want to be tied down. Say it's fear. Say it's stubbornness. Say it's wanderlust. Who knows if it matters as you watch this, all of you. You see a strained relationship between you and Yara as you go off to fight for various mercenary bands because that is all you feel you are good for. But even then, this wonderful person who believes in you, Yara, tries to encourage you to find something that isn't violence, that isn't anger, that is something constructive. And you reject it every time until finally Yara, with tears in her eyes at her doorstep, says you can no longer come back here. After that, you see yourself go down a dark path, becoming the most feared mercenary in the land. You become infamous. You have fame, you have greatness, but it's never enough. You die penniless, old, sad, Leonin, drunk in an alley somewhere.
Well,
When
at
the-
least. Oh, sorry.
When the vision ends, it's almost a sense of relief that you decided to listen to Yara. Put away those childish things and build something. To appreciate something. To create and not destroy. That is what could have happened to Leonidas.
At least we know somebody here made the right decision.
I was going to say, I don't think I made a wrong decision.
No. Onward.
You guys continue on. Ryujin. This is me as a DM. What do you think would have happened if you never left Revan? If you never got that bug to go off and learn and discover?
He would have been stuck. He would have died, never knowing true wonders of the world. Only what he learned from third parties. Probably would have been with someone, had children, moved on with his life, worked an easy job. But yeah, mundane.
That's what you see. You don't know if it's a worse decision what you made, and to be truthful, all of you don't know if what decisions you made, if they were incorrect. You don't know if what you're showing you is what is actually correct. It's simply a possibility.
You hear Lilith mumble under her voice, "This was the wrong path. Let's keep going."
Bim. As you guys round the thicket, you see, what if you didn't help go to follow those kids to see what was happening? As you watch this scene, do you wish to watch it or do you wish to keep walking? You see yourself in that crisscross applesauce posture, just watching people go by. You recognize it. Not too long ago, truly. Does it pique your interest, or do you keep walking?
As a Fae, I don't really like dwelling on what could have been. So, no, let's just go.
Does anybody stay back to watch?
I'd respect Bim's wishes.
I stay.
Ember does?
I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, Ember stays?
No.
Okay.
It's time to go.
Okay. You all head forward, but as you leave,
I just thought that was funny.
Bim, as you leave this clearing, the small clearing of the pond, you hear a giggle, turning into a chortle, turning into a guffaw, turning into an incredible belly laugh. And this belly laugh belongs to the Prince of Fools.
Damn it.
And it feels directed towards you.
Like laughing at me or with me?
At.
Oh, okay. Wait, I hear it from behind or I hear it in my head?
Behind.
Oh. Okay.
You guys continue forward.
I thought I was going to be having a grand old time.
It was a grand old time for somebody.
Apparently not.
Kallias's.
Are you gonna do Kallias's?
Would you guys think Kallias would want to see what could have happened?
Of course.
What you see in front of you?
No, I think we should
do it
go.
for- Oh, I was just say wait until we just
This is how
go
we'll know
back
if
in
Will
time and do it when
watches.
Will gets
Also
here.
being recorded.
Yeah, this is
That's true.
this is our test to see if Will watches the show. He doesn't.
He doesn't watch
He watches the show actually less than I do.
You're one to talk.
I know.
Yeah, Mr.
But
Casual.
Will's less than I do.
Yeah.
I promise. You see, almost like Kallias kid doesn't have a choice. You see Kallias fucking stab and slit the throat of Rittenhask at the top of Olakos. You see the blood seep into the stones. You see the mount open up for you. And you see you guys continue on a similar journey. The only difference, it's not Kallias who they are, it's Kallias so much darker. Kallias as the entity that they thought they should become, what they needed to be a leader of their village. Cold, calculating, arbitrary. It wasn't Kallias who counseled to maybe talk first. It was Kallias who shot their disintegration ray and asked questions later. You saw Kallias not even in that Marvel Hold just shoot their way through 10s and 20s and scores of guards to get to where they needed to be. Kallias who rent apart. It wasn't you. It wasn't Bucket. Kallias was there. Kallias was there to eviscerate Yuri and their gang. At the fete, Kallias would crumple people to get information. A dark Kallias existed because of this. Because, and as you watch this, you see, because Kallias stayed their hand against Rittenhask, and as Rittenhask watches, you see a relief, a fear over their face.
A little bit of gas.
The vision ends with a different looking Kallias, a venomous Kallias, residing over their village.
How far did that vision go? Did it go till right now?
Past now.
What happened? What did Kallias do when we encountered Rhea in that vision?
Oh yeah, tell us everything about the final encounter.
You see Kallias. And all of you come to Rhea and side with Rhea. You see on your faces, what's the word I'm looking for? You're not quite in it. You're second guessing, but Kallias is all in. And the fear of Kallias draws you guys to follow behind. It is not from love and friendship and familial connection that Kallias draws you guys, but fear. Even you, Leonidas, can no longer see the Kallias you once saw.
Is Ember there?
Ember is there.
Wait, I'm confused. I'm sorry. This is in a vision still,
This
right?
is a vision.
This is
Okay,
a vision.
sorry. I thought you were talking about us. I was like,
You guys see yourself in this vision fighting and fucking murking Delicass. And then Kallias stands above it all, even above Rhea. That's where the vision ends.
Go off, Kallias.
that is a scary version of you, Kallias.
I am very glad that is not me.
How's Rittenhouse?
Hey, Will, if you're watching, remember that shit.
Yeah, bud.
How's Rittenhouse looking? After seeing that.
Stoic. That's the best thing I could say for Rittenhask. Stoic.
This is not real. This is what could have been, not
Since-
what is.
This morning, Rittenhask has been pretty quiet, pretty stoic all around.
His nightmare.
The nightmare seemed to have rocked him pretty hard.
Let's keep moving. We're almost through.
And finally, it's Rittenhask's.
Written eye.
Rittenhask's Leopold Rittenhask's dream.
Do we want to move forward?
Ember, could you do the thing you did? I don't.
I mean, we can just walk by.
Okay.
I
Yes.
mean, sure. I take out the neutron squall and I.
Spend a spell slot.
Yeah,
Are you sure there are no adverse effects to what you're doing?
I did it.
You see this
Did I?
vision flicker out. But what you see is a slightly larger version of Rittenhask. Dead, floating into the pond. Not Rittenhask, but his older brother, laying there dead.
What's his older brother name?
Huh?
What's his older brother's name?
Haven't named him yet.
The vision doesn't tell you. It doesn't have a name tag.
Yeah, there's
Philippa?
no, Philippa's his sister.
Renipold.
Renipold. No,
Regis.
it's
It's
Philippa. It's
Ooh, Regis.
It's Regis.
Regis.
No.
I like that. Regis Rittenhask.
Oh, Jesus. God damn it, I have to put
That's
that
a
in the
great name.
notes.
I love that. Regis Rittenhask. Regis
Philippa.
Urquhart Rittenhask.
Aaron. Eric.
Eren Yeager.
Aaron.
Eden Yeager.
Full
It is
Metal
Regis Urquhart Rittenhask. That is the heir of Nestleton. It's been decided.
Done.
Ladies and gentlemen, canon.
Did you write that down in the notes, Hannah?
Put it in the notes.
Already in the notes. Fuck yeah.
A character we will never meet.
Well.
We'll never see. No, we don't know that.
As we're leaving,
We don't need two of them.
Tinka does approach Ash. What can you do with that?
Honestly, I'm not entirely sure. It was more of an instinct. Previously, you had said that you had based your MP off of the squall, and that it has this kind of ability. So I gave it a shot.
Fascinating. That is all.
You guys leave the thicket. This woods of the less traveled is now behind you, of what could have been. Some of you feel justified in your decisions. Others feel unsure.
It's these woods.
Happening in the woods.
Once again, please.
Just a
No,
moment.
let's not go back. Please.
The thicket was thick. It's the thick.
That's what I was thinking every time you'd say that.
It's it. I mean, that's what I mean. That's kind of what I thought of. I was thinking of going into the
Into the
idea of what
woods.
the woods are for people.
Vamos a la playa.
Vamos. You guys down a hill. You see down a hill from where you have now hiked a river in front of you. But before you get there, you see one of the fifth wisp of the road traveled.
Oh, fuck off.
You saw the first and now the fifth. You see a very beefy Kevin from the floating orb that it was. It is now a full satellite that it is now.
Oh.
And it is now turned its eyes towards creation, having, it seems, a small leash on it. Almost very thin shackles from Thelikas and Dinokrates. A dark purpose is within it. It creates this army of Kevinites, of Keithians, hate. And early on, when Mobio and Thelikas were still sleeping, you see a being come to aid Kevin. This being rides upon a nautiloid named the Nihilist's Wake.
Does it?
So we know the name of the ship, but not the name of the being.
It's a nautiloid.
Does the being?
But we know the.
And then a war breaks out between Mobio and the nautiloid. If you guys think back to the Quiet Year, that nautiloid that arrived was named the Nihilist's Wake. Seemingly to come aid Kevin to free it from its shackles.
So Kevin's the big bad?
No, what? It's on that nautiloid. I'm guessing that's the thing that Rhea answers to.
Well, this has reassured us all that we're all fucked up and in need of therapy. And that this place needs to no longer be.
Burn it down. Burn it to the ground.
You
well,
hear,
Conduit, go fuck yourself. Let's leave.
I'm sorry. That was simply a possibility of what could have happened.
Yeah,
It's
that
the
sucked.
information that Kevin has gathered of all of your lives that...
Idiots, what?
What?
Let's go.
Well, if you wish, the river is the last obstacle one must cross.
What's up with the river? What's wrong with it?
It changes you. Come. And walks down towards the river.
It's a biblical thing. The River Jordan.
You guys make your way down through this now worn path that's
Leonidas is
before
very
it was
biblical.
thick and hard and very veiny of roots to walk through.
We're all floating.
To work through it though is pretty like still you have to kind of like go
Can't
up
just like
and
lift
think.
your legs a little bit.
Yeah, it's like the look of it, I guess. You are floating. You are correct. But you guys do have to wait up for fucking slow ass Rittenhask.
Oh,
Who's
God.
a dumb dummy.
How far across is the river?
The river, it's about say 60 feet, good 30 yards. She a thick girl.
Leonidas is pretty slow as well. Just throwing that out there.
What happens in the river, Conduit?
As you guys get to the bank, you feel your feet almost gravity-wise hit the ground.
Fuck.
I gesture for everyone to stop before moving. What does the river do?
Dip your hand in it for just a second.
Done.
Oh my god.
Leonidas dips his hand. It comes out metallic, robotic.
In what? In the same way that like the other.
How Kevin is. And after a moment, as the hand dries off in a way, Leonidas's hand reveals itself again. Almost like an itchiness appears in your hand. You can roll me an Arcana check to see what it does.
That's gonna be a 15.
Roll for Kallias too.
Oh, that's not.
Oh, not much fucking better.
It's like this dice is one or the other.
Yeah, really.
that's
Anybody
a
with
10.
proficient in Arcana can roll.
Let
What
me
did Kallias
check.
get?
Rittenhouse. He's proficient.
That's done.
Ooh, but he rolled a
Jeez.
3. Never mind.
We're not meant
We
to
rolled
know.
2,
What'd
3,
you
and
get?
4.
21.
15.
Oh, 21. There we go.
21. Are you proficient in Arcana?
No, I just rolled.
You got to be proficient,
proficient.
bud.
Oh, okay.
What was the highest proficiency roll?
15, but I'll use Flash of Genius to increase it to 20.
Okay. Sorry, 1 second.
You flash your what?
Flasher who now?
Flasher, whoa.
Oh, goodness.
Hey, yo.
Hey.
You're bigger than Leonidas.
Come on, load up, computer. Come on, you got this. You get the smell of the spell. All schools of magic have distinct smells. Necromancy is very phosphorus in its smell. Evocation is like almost like smoke.
This is the alteration.
And ozone, not alteration, transmutation, which almost smells like, in most aspects, it's baking. Smells like baking bread, yeast, or mostly a yeasty smell. You get this yeasty whiff. You get a transmutation. What? What's so fucking funny?
The phrase, you get a yeasty.
Yeasty whiff.
We should have called the episode that. Yeasty
So
whiff.
it's canon now. Transmutation is yeasty.
Yeasty. Dude, that's weird.
Don't give me a fucking. What's that look for? What?
Why yeasty?
Your ability
my-
to choose these
You
things.
get a yeast.
Because my wizards are transmutation wizards.
Well, now you're gonna smell like fucking
You
yeast.
smell like a distiller.
It's
just
not the
sounds
worst smell. It's not the best smell.
Not the
Would
best
rather
smell.
smell.
I'm sorry. When you
necromancy.
like put yeast in bread, it's a beautiful smell. It can be a beautiful
Yeah,
smell.
but it by itself.
You just said
Yeah, but when
yeasty.
distillers-
You didn't say yeast and bread smell. You
Yeah.
said
Well, sometimes
yeast
like a
smell.
good side of it, if it's a darker thing, because intention's always behind magic.
I was thinking yeast infection.
That's what I was also thinking.
Nope,
Yeah,
I'm
I was like-
saying
I was
more
like-
like,
I think that's
yeast
where we
and
were
baking
going.
bread.
Just
Like when I
taking a
made pretzels yesterday and I put yeast in the dough, it smelled delicious.
Okay, cool.
That's the smell you get.
Does this make you seem like a synthetic?
Seem, it's not illusion. Illusion is a very different smell.
It does that, do you?
It turns you into a synthetic.
Forever. I look at conduit.
I mean, look at my hand. It's fine.
From what I understand, beings who cross the river come out synthetic, changed. Once they've been submerged a while. Beings who only touched it for a moment, and gestured toward Leonidas, only changed for a moment.
A while. Is there a boat? A raft?
No. Perhaps you could go chop down a tree, but there is no boat or raft to cross. It is up to you to cross the river how you seem fit. When Rhea Winchester came through here, they waded into the river gladly.
Yeah, that doesn't spark.
We've seen them.
Yeah.
Ah.
Now that's yours.
It's always mine.
But in real life, it's mine.
Dude, I've put my mouth all over this thing.
I know.
Okay.
I don't know.
Sad.
I can get you all across.
Can you get yourself
All?
across with us?
No,
I can get you across.
I don't know if I want to.
What? Oh.
Talk to us about that thinker.
Will I retain my mind?
Are you asking me?
Yes.
Maybe. I don't know. I've never crossed.
Why don't you cross, and then we'll see what happens.
Wait, are you playing the robot from Treasure Planet?
That's literally kind of like the inspiration I have is
I
Billy
literally
Bones.
said
Billy Bones,
Ben.
right?
It's Ben.
Ben Bones,
Ben.
yeah.
Ben.
Right as they
Got
came
it.
up, I literally was
Ben!
I
I've lost my marbles!
Martin Short, Jesus.
How wide is the river?
30 yards, so 90 feet.
I
thought you said 60.
I thought you said 60.
You said 60.
60. Sorry, I take it back. 60.
60
And
feet.
how that way?
Oh, I'm assuming forever.
Is it forever?
Yeah, it almost like a moat surrounds. Now you see the nexus, the entrance to the mainframe. Up the path, you see a pentagonal doorway open that leads to that. You would assume the mainframe.
What happened to Rhea when she crossed? How long did she wait?
Rhea was there for crossed. It takes to wade through this river. It's not too deep from what I see, but it is fast moving, so it takes a moment. Over a minute.
Is this when she became what she is now?
Oui.
You're suddenly fucking French.
Are you
Fuck
French
you.
now?
Sorry. Yes.
What are you, pants?
Oui.
Thinker, how would you get us across?
I would port you each.
Would that be using vital things that we need for later?
No.
How do you know?
You guys could take another long rest once you get on the other side.
The same way that I saved Ryujin from falling. I can use I sort of a bit of my armor sort of dislocates and it's just a rune tablet. It's a spell. One that I keep.
But how many times can you do it? In how long?
The long rest.
We might need. That was the reason that I was atop the
idea.
troll. No. That's
Yes,
how I.
Yes, indeed.
So that is very useful
Exactly.
for if we are to continue to fight something else. It's extremely useful.
Oh, go ahead.
If I pump Bigger Boy spell slot, could I Moses this shit
Oh my god.
Into the squall.
and just pop the Red Sea?
When you say bigger boy, do you mean like the Arcanum whatever that you have?
Oh, no. I don't have that yet. It would be a 5th level spell slot.
Take something. I would let you roll for it for sure. If you want to spend a 5th level spell slot, I'd let you roll for it.
Okay,
Cool.
sure.
Wait.
Why?
Because you could
Short rest.
waste.
Ember gets him back in
Short
short
rest,
rest.
Never mind.
Warlocks. Warcocks. Okay, spend that and then roll me a charisma spell save throw. A spell whatever.
Too many things.
Can I cast guidance on him while he does this?
Sure.
Anybody else?
I don't.
You can't stack guidance.
I
You
know,
can
but
stack
I
other
just
shit.
meant like anybody else have
Yeah.
anything. Okay. So
It's an extra D4.
could be better, could be worse.
Roll D4.
Oh,
Did I roll a
add
D4?
For guidance.
Well, 22.
21 was the DC.
That guy. It was the wow. Guidance was 1. Wow.
You pull out the squall.
Beats it though.
You put it in, and it. And you see like Moses style like waves crest, and this pathway appear between it.
Go
How long?
now.
It's holding.
Go.
I grab Thinker by the arm and pull him with.
Everyone go first. If someone's staying behind, it's gonna be me. Go.
No one's staying behind.
Let's go. Just go.
I push
We
Thinker.
all push
We all
Thinker,
push
come on. Damn it.
Thinker, you go first.
It's good to be yourself.
Excuse my Ravani, but fucking move.
Thinker moves.
Excuse my Ravani.
That's French.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
Technically a Germanic word, but.
Fuck! Sorry.
I'm so sorry.
The mic.
I did.
Not you killing
I
the,
just wanted
the
it
viewers.
red.
I saw it from
Viewers
mine.
fucking.
You all
Jesus.
sprint across the river, and with a dash action, you all make it. Ember, you're on the other side holding it. Do you walk across?
Wait. Even Rittenhask and me.
Yeah, Rittenhouse runs. Oh, you guys. Oh, no. This
no,
is your.
this is
your
different. We're on
way.
that
Oh,
Exactly.
okay.
Yeah,
My bad. I thought we were still at that
Yeah.
speed. I was
No,
like,
we
I'm
got dropped at
fucked.
on our
Okay,
feet.
great.
Would you like me to bring you over?
Then I could have fucking jumped.
Just walk, Amber.
Okay. I
Let the waves close behind you.
yeah, like Percy Jackson, motherfucker.
Exactly, motherfucker.
I've prepared a vortex warp in case it crashes.
Okay,
It's a concentration spell.
everybody.
I guess so. I don't
Yeah,
know.
roll me as you are like holding it. Very much. Oh, like it feels like a Dragon Age thing when they're holding the gate open, whatever.
What I'm thinking of is in the suicide mission when you have the biotic holding the.
Oh wait, that's
Yeah,
fully what
yeah.
it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Roll me a concentration check, Ember, as you are trying to cross it, letting your friends go before you and holding it.
I do have vortex warp prepared to pull him out if it starts to go, if I can catch it in time.
What'd you get?
Natural 20.
As you see it starting to fail, and you see almost like you see little drops hit you, and you see parts of your body turn metallic as drops start to hit you, it starts crumbling, and you just kind of you stop holding that bubble in. You guys see the water envelop over Ember, and then you suddenly hear a boom, and a tidal wave sent either direction of this arcane data that this river is, and just hundreds of yards down the river, the way very much Eowyn or whatever fuck her name is,
Eowyn.
Yeah.
Eowyn, when she pushes the water away or towards, but more the opposite, it creates a dry riverbed, and then kind of walking through and then running through the mud finally gets to the other side, Ember. Then the water and settles and starts to flow again. And you see Conduit on the other side go, wow!
End the episode. That's the end of the episode.
Wow!
Wow!
I turn around and I use my other spell slot to kill him.
You see do you want to spend this a lot?
No, it's fine. I'm not that vindictive.
Yeah.
I am. I'm a
You
petty
guys have made it
bitch.
to the other side of the river. Do you wish to continue up to the door?
Yes.
Wait, but
We can go.
don't you need a short rest?
I don't need it.
Okay. Well, okay. I mean, I don't know. Go ahead.
I can regain a spell slot. In fact, I'll do it now. And I take out my Rod of the Pact Keeper, and I regain a Warlock spell slot.
That's cool.
Okay. You touch your rod.
Yeah. I give a little jerk.
Yeah. And bing bang boom.
Say, thank you, birdie mama.
You pump a spell slot.
As you guys make your way up the hill to the Nexus,
Thanks, Snorlax.
roll me
Corvette.
perception checks for sound.
What does that mean for people that? Is it just normal?
Some
Just
people
normal.
have advantage.
Oh,
Some people have
got it,
advantage.
got it,
It's
got
a
it.
sound.
Got it. Oh,
Some people call me Maurice.
nice.
Perception, sorry, right?
Perception, yeah.
Throw another one. No.
24.
24?
Well, okay, so Ember rolled a fucking natural 20. Didn't even need the advantage. So that's going to be 25, but a natural 20. Bim Bam rolled a 13, which brings it to 26.
26, okay.
Thinker 19, Kallias 15.
Okay.
19.
Okay, you all hear this. It's not hard to hear.
God damn it.
Almost, but you know exactly what it is. You know where it's coming. You hear it first, so you guys all roll stealth checks to hide into the reeds because of the natural 20. You all can do this beforehand. So roll stealth checks
Can I
to
cast
hide.
Pass Without a Trace?
You for sure can. I'll allow it.
Do it. So plus 10.
Yeah.
Oh, sweet fucking Jesus.
Oh, thank God.
Gotta give yourselves a better roll.
Spent those fucking...
Oh no. I mean, it makes sense. It makes sense.
You got 10?
Don't matter if I had 10.
Okay.
It kind of does. It's magical. It's magical 10.
Not if you roll a 1.
It's magical 10.
What'd you get? 1? You crit
Total
failed?
11.
But you crit failed.
But I crit failed.
Okay.
Yeah.
21 for...
Anyway.
No, sorry, even 20. Take it back.
20?
Even 20 for Thinker and 26 for Kallias.
Okay.
You need to go to Vegas.
It's only,
That's
it's
like
only
your
D&D.
third one,
It's
dude.
only D&D though. It doesn't
That's
count
your
any
third one
other-
this game.
Any other.
Lilith.
35 for Lilith and and a 19 for Rittenhouse.
stops existing.
What did you roll?
Lilith was never there.
I rolled a 12.
What did Kallias get again?
And you wait.
11, 6, 26.
26.
I have a plus 13.
Ember
27,
and Bim.
excuse me.
plus
Ember.
Oh, and plus 10. Oh.
Sorry,
I was like,
Ember got 22.
Add to
And
your
Bam got
stuff.
25.
25. Okay.
23 plus 12. A natural 20.
What does that leave you?
A 30.
30.
Nice.
Okay.
I do the thing, this isn't a spoiler, if you've seen Rings of Power, when the character Poppy is in the water and then the camera pans away from her and then pans back and she's just gone and you don't hear a sound.
Oh, I haven't seen that part.
Because I have to add the.
38. Quick thing. I need you to choose between Thinker, Leo, or Rittenhask, or Ember. Thinker, Leonidas, Rittenhask, or Ember. Who do you choose?
What is it? Just general.
Thinker, Leonidas. Who and who?
Thinker, Leonidas,
Leonidas,
Rittenhask, Ember. Who do you choose?
I mean,
3,
I mean, maybe.
2,
you know it's gonna be me.
1.
Leonidas.
Leonidas.
Sorry.
I don't.
Okay. As
He's dead.
as you guys hear this sound,
Have you guys seen
come over
a jet
as
plane?
No, those are TIE fighters.
No, that's
don't say it, we'll get copyrighted, but
Yeah.
I figure the sound will get us copyrighted. You
Wow.
see these fractines soar over you.
See if that
4
was
of them. They see Thinker, Rittenhask, and Ember.
Yeah.
And Leonidas?
No,
Not Leonidas.
Oh.
Because-
Because chose.
With a 22? With a 20, they got a 24
Wow.
in their perception. As they come and descend upon you,
Wait, Kallias.
these 4
Twice as good.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
panes of glass blank, turn and kind of come towards you. That's where we'll end tonight's session.
Oh.
And we will pick up next week to what happens next.
Oh, does anyone have the shatter spell?
On the next, on
Because
Bards of
that's-
New York. So,
that's
everybody, thanks for watching tonight. Thank you so much. And for all the raids from
Kaz the DM.
Kaz the DM, also some new friends that we had from that raid, welcome. If you guys are still here, great to have you. And we will see you all next week on Monday. And again, please go check out our friends at Legend of Alos. Also check out Kaz the DM if you haven't. If you're here and don't know them or listening to them, they are wonderful. They do some. I love their art streams personally. And also, please go just check out other friends of the show like Spot Hidden, also Careful Cantrip, Top Bound Tabletop. Go check out all our friends. Also check out our merch on our stuff. Other than that, am I forgetting anything else, my friends, before we end said stream?
Oh. No, I think we're good.
Okay. Well, thank you for this fun little emotional moment.
So good.
And we will kick back next week on the Bards of New York.
Yeah.
We'll see you in a week.